I think if people want to trade and transact in any way they want, they have a right to do that. But I think when you're doing it out of desperation, I
Correct,
think
correct.
that's the issue, right? Like, so if you consider the fact that if I did a survey of most of my friends who get up and go to work every day, and I say, if you didn't have to do this, would you still do this? Or if they
Exactly,
didn't pay you to
exactly.
do this, would you still do this? The fact that the answer is no is a little bit alarming because that says that you spend the majority of your time doing something that doesn't really make you happy, right? And it's not to say that I mean, don't get me wrong, sacrifice is important. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do,
Yep.
but to sacrifice and to know that there's not really even a good long-term benefit, that you're not really going to get more security out of this. It's not like the companies are taking care of their employees and showing loyalty. I think that's the issue, right? A lot of moves are made out of desperation, and desperation is the product of a lack of preparation, right? And so to me, I would say investing is just preparation. What would you say?
I'll take it one step further. It's mandatory nowadays. It's mandatory. It shouldn't be optional. It's really mandatory. If you have any ambition of being financially free, you need to execute. Okay, you can stop. We got to stop talking about it, and we got to start living it. So if you have any hope of being financially free in America today or tomorrow, investing in the stock market is mandatory.
Absolutely. Well, just so you know, Errol, it's next week. Errol is hosting the B1 Options Blueprint Weekend, and if you want to join and learn from Errol Stephen Gall, that's his name. Here's a link to join, and so there is a fee to participate with the options trading, but he's going to go through every single step of what it is you want to do in order to replace your income, stuff like that. Also, everybody in here, for the next 48 hours, if you sign up now, you can actually get 48% off. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. And Errol is part of the Black Business School. He's in Money in the Morning. I mean, he was coming to class. He's been a Prime member for a long time. And I met him at the before the Stock Options Summit. I already knew you because I've seen you at the All Black National Convention, but then also the Stock Options Summit. And I think that was when we were in LA, that was when I really noticed how consistent and serious you were about this. And what I love about it is that you're really making it happen. Like you're generating the consistent income. You're like it's really nice as a teacher when the student is like doing exactly what you talked about and they're just executing at a super high level. So I'm super impressed, man. Tell me more about that in general, just like what your process is when it comes to how you're dealing with your options and creating your income and all that good stuff.
Yep, yep. It's one thing to talk about these concepts. It's a something completely different to live these concepts, right? So some of the topics I discuss in the WIN study group or the training on the 15th are topics not only I've talked about, but I live those topics every period. Some of the topics we'll discuss on the second day, what your cost of living is and how to eliminate it. I don't just talk about that. I live that. I live that. So that adds to my credibility, right? I believe that adds to my credibility. It's one thing for me to talk about it. It's another thing for me to live it. So I haven't been living this just recently. This is third at least the third year I've been living these concepts, right? So I try to bring new concepts to the table, right? I try to bring concepts that haven't been recycled 10 times that you've seen on YouTube or here or there. So that's why my mind is more free these days. So I've got a lot of time to meditate on these things and study these things in detail and experience these things in myself.